Hey, so guys, JK Disc Golf here, and today we have another disc review, and today's disc review is on the Gateway Shaman. This is a putt and approach disc. For me, I'm going to say right off the bat, it's going to be a throwing putter. That's just my opinion. Gateway does have some great putters, but personally for me, this is going to be a throwing off the tee putter. But we're going to just go right into this look and the feel of the disc. So immediately when you're looking at it, it's more of a flat top. There's not really a dome. It's definitely more of a flat top disc. And the thing that caught my attention right away is the shallow rim. And this is one reason that I think this is a good throwing putter, because some putters have that deep rim that it doesn't feel so comfortable when you're actually wanting to throw. That's just my opinion. If you guys like it, go ahead. But for me, the shallow rim really gives me that good feel and letting it grip the disc. You can see that the rim length is not very it's not very deep, like I said. It's very shallow, and it's just everything about it. It's a putter. It's no bead, but it has this little ledge that you can rest your finger on. If you're into that for putters, that's great. I don't like beads putting, so this kind of helps me too, just to know where I should put my finger a little bit extra without a bead. Now let's jump into the flights. When I threw this thing flat, I knew immediately this disc was gonna be a point and shoot disc. Because when I threw this thing flat, it just went flat, hardly any fade. It just basically just dropped right through it, and that was amazing. If you guys checked out my first throws with the Shaman, you're definitely going to see how it holds that line no matter what I put it on. When I threw it flat, it went flat, and that's just amazing. It's going to be good for a beginner disc or just an approach disc that you want something just to go straight and hold that straight line. Now, when I give it that hyzer, you see if I gave it my full amount of power, it'll hyzer, flip, but still give me that nice hyzer fade. And if you just give it a little bit, if you're going 80, 70%, it's going to hold that hyzer the whole way, which is another great thing for this disc, so you don't want it to flip, turn, or do anything like that. It holds the line that you put it on. That's just be a great thing for me, because I love discs that know what you can do. They do what you want them to do. And the Shaman's is a perfect example of that. It doesn't matter what the line that I put it on, it's going to hold that. So you know when I put this Annie on that it's going to hold this Annie line the whole way. And that's great, because there's not many discs that can hold that and hold any line that you give it on. You don't need to give it a ton of power to hold it. You don't have to worry about it flexing. It'll hold that line no matter what for you. So even when I gave this disc a little bit forehand approach, the good thing about this is with the shallow rim and the more of a flat top, it gives you that perfect feel for a sidearm. And I don't really throw sidearms with putters too much, but this one was feeling really good. I felt like I have a lot of control with it, which I really liked. Now, what I would use this disc for, as I said, I would use this as my off the tee putter, my approach putter, just because the shallow rim makes it feel just really nice in my hand. There's not many putters that I have or that I've used that have the shallow flat top that makes me feel really good in the hand to want to get driving on. The other thing is how it's going to hold that line no matter what. It's going to be a great when you need a shot maybe 200 feet or less, or something that you're not very good at controlling speed-wise, and you need to get more of a throw. I think the Shaman's something that you could pull out of your bag, because it's just going to do what you want it to do. Like I said, no matter if you're going to put a hyzer on it, Annie, or just have this thing go absolutely straight, because it'll do exactly that for you. Now, who I recommend this disc for? Again, I'm going to recommend it for anybody, because I can see beginners. This would be a great beginner disc to just grab and want to throw this thing straight, because it's going to make you feel really good about yourself. It's going to have really good straight lines, which is nice. But the other good thing about this disc is that more advanced players can grab it, and they can use it almost as their putter approach off the tee putter, because it's going to do exactly the same thing no matter how hard you're basically throwing it. It's going to go straight, and it's going to give you that nice line that you want with a putter off the tee. So the Shaman is a great disc for anybody to use. I definitely recommend it for everybody to go test it out. And actually, Gateway is running a special on Friday that this special stamp released. It's right here. So, I mean, it's Saturday, so you're definitely going to want to go check that out. Go on Gateway. There's a link in the description below. It's an absolutely beautiful stamp. Definitely wish I could cop one. It looks really beautiful. I mean, I got the first run, but no big deal. But definitely go check that link out. Check the Shaman out. It's a great disc. I definitely recommend it for everybody. But The only way that you guys are going to know it's going to fly great for you is testing it out. Big shout out to Gateway 2 for sending me the Shaman and the Warrior. Warrior review will be out tomorrow. But big shout out for them to sending him. Go show them love. But that's all I got today, guys. Make sure you keep throwing.